between Sri Lanka and New Zealand. Group A is England, Australia, Sri Lanka, Bangladesh, New Zealand, Afghanistan and Scotland. Pool B begins later this afternoon, and that is comprising South Africa, India, Pakistan, West Indies, Zimbabwe, Ireland and the UAE. Top 4 teams in each pool qualify for the quarterfinals. This is New Zealand side then in batting order: Guptill, McCullum, Brendan. That's Williamson, Taylor, Elliott, the all-rounder, Anderson, Bronchi, the keeper batsman, Vittori, Milne, Southey and Bolt. And for Sri Lanka, Russell Arnold.
Yeah, the 4 big guns. In fact, Karunaratne and Jeevan Mendis make up the batting. Kulasekara Lakmal and the welcome return of Lasith Malinga. Herath is the lone spinner, but everything matters.
World Cup begins.
Guptill will be nervy. Dismissed twice first ball in the recently played one days. Lets that one go, Smithy.
Why don't you get into us early, Russell? Don't hold back.
That's the plan. All we've been hearing, all we've been seeing.
Like that. That's magnificent. Boy, one off the front foot, one off the back. Great touch.
He's faced 2 balls and 2 cracking boundaries. And both right off the middle of the bat.
It's a good pitch. It is a good pitch. You play shots like that with so much confidence early on. Yes, sir. Yes. Oh, he's got it through. That's 3 boundaries of 4 balls. The other one was a beautifully disguised slower ball, which he negated. His eyes are wide open.
You can't fault that ball. In the previous over, there was width on offer and he was asking for trouble, but this is just quality batting.
Boundary. And that's when the in-swinger is not effective.
The length. If you bowl short, you get that angle and it ends up on leg side when it reaches the batsman.
Another gap and another boundary. This ground has good dimensions, but the outfield gives you good value for shots.
Oh, how good is this? From Guptill. Populated offside and he gets the boundary with ease. Kulasekara though, trying to rectify the line, ends up bowling much wider. So tough, so very tough.
Well, that's a free hit almost. Cannot bowl loose deliveries to this man.
Well, he's going to that slower ball quite a lot, isn't he, Lasith Malinga, because there's no swing for him and that he hasn't got the pace that he once had. So the slower ball seems to have been coming out well for the most part, but not this time.
It's a no ball, and it's been timed magnificently for 4. Now McCullum is on all 6 cylinders here.
Oh, wonderful shot. 50 partnership comes up as well for the New Zealand opening combination. Guptill started powerfully. McCullum joining in. Look at that no ball. No problem there. Over the line. So Martin Guptill had a free hit from Malinga. Now Brendan McCullum gets his opportunity. Look for the Yorker again, you would imagine.
Oh, it's gone straight back over his head. What a blow this is. The heat is on a very cold day.
Yeah, all the way. Picked it, and picked it beautifully, did Brendan McCullum. Didn't get it full enough for Malinga. Half volley length. It's just a lovely swing through the line.
Chops him away. It's going to be 4 more. Ball ball is flying off McCullum's bat.
What about the timing here? That's the key in it. When Brendan McCullum is at his best, it's about timing, it's about reactionary strokes, and that's what I like when he's playing at the top of his game. He doesn't go searching, just reacts. It's short, it's a little bit wide. It's not really wide, it's just enough width for McCullum to get into that position. He knows the man is at deep backward point, gets it fine of him and just times it perfectly.
Slower ball, it's a Yorker, but it's been carved out. It's another race, and it's 4 more. The ball beats him. This is extraordinary batting from McCullum. 68 from the first 8 overs. Oh, there's a man out there and he can do nothing about it. That ball was no more than 5 yards from him.
Again, it's power, brute force, timing, whatever you like to call it. He's got all of them. It's short and it's wide. It's a freebie at 125 Ks.
Angela Matthews bowled 2 decent overs. He's just been hit square for 4 by McCullum. Oh, it's very close. Mare Erasmus with just a little shake of the head.
It certainly seemed back, just nipped back a little bit. Was it the top of the pad just prior to? Or was it? Goodness me. Good ball.
Just a little bit of width, which you can't really give to McCullum. It's 50 for Brendan McCullum. It's been a wonderfully entertaining innings, this, from the New Zealand skipper. 35 deliveries, 8 4s and 1 6. Strike rate of 142. This is a blistering start for New Zealand. His third 50 in the ICC Cricket World Cup. There he goes with disdain. Smashes Herath back over his head.
Great use of the feet. Not allowing Herath to get into his rhythm here. He saw him for 1 over, had a look, but a little bit of flight there. McCullum just hammers that straight back down the ground. So quick.
Now that's a good shot. Kulasekar is the fielder and he's not going to cut it off. Martin Guptill's got long levers. Now this time he beats mid off. It's 4 more.
Well, just standing tall on that occasion. So often you see Brendan McCullum crouched and playing the cuts and the pulls, but this time he has to stand up. Stands up nice and tall and hits that straight.
That seemed to leave his hand in a very strange fashion, but it's left the bat very orthodox fashion. 4.
Yeah, Herath trying to really float this one up. 100 comes up for New Zealand. Just floated out of the front of the hand, trying to deceive Guptill. He's played that extremely well. Get that back knee nice and low, deliberately hit it up and over, extra cover.
Oh, easy, but I don't think he's hit it, has he? If he climbs, he might get it. He does! Well done, what a good catch, and this very good opening partnership has been brought to the end.
It's just turned a bit as well, just held in the surface. And if anyone was going to get that breakthrough, it would be Herath. Jeevan Mendes takes the catch. Brilliant judgment. And the brilliant opening partnership comes to an end. McCullum goes for 65, 1-1-1 for 1.
Lakmal. Edge, there's a carry, is there? I don't think it quite has.
Just in that channel, and Williamson pushes. Did go in, it did go in.
Oh, you like those. You like those when you're a bit nervous. Oh, that That's close, that's gripped, it's held. Maybe spun just too much. It's spun and held up, and it's high as well.
Short from Lakmal. That is terrific from Martin Guptill. Way in front of square.
Well, he saw this so early. Guptill, he's been waiting for an opportunity to play a big shot. He's been working the ball into gaps. But that is superb. It's perfect height. Get too high for him, so he could always control it. Didn't have to fetch it from too wide. It was right in the slot. And then it was just a case of finding that placement, which he did to perfection. Glorious.
Nicked, and he's got it this time as Sangakkara. Guptill just fending it one outside off stump. Terrific length from Lakmal.
And he's furious with himself, Martin Guptill, but there's the Sri Lankans' belief, because this fight back is on. And the old veteran, he has taken a screamer here. Put down Kane Williamson, but there's a lot more wood involved in this. He had to go just as far. And with both hands, he manages to secure it and stay focused and balanced, and the impact of hitting the ground did not shake the ball free. The shake of the head, though, belongs to Martin Guptill. A very good 49, but New Zealand now 136 for 2.
It's nice to play a little bit of angle in from Herath, and Williamson just helping it on its way.
For a long time, people thought that Kane Williamson was just a red ball cricketer. In other words, he played the long version of the game. Wasn't interested in hitting the ball in this fashion, over what you'd call cow corner. Some people would say it's a pretty slog, but it's a safe one.
Oh, parried. Got a good hand on it. Wasn't high enough, but just high enough. 158 for 2.
Oh, that was hit hard. But this is what we've seen with Sri Lanka. Those half chances never coming their way.
He's got that. He's got that in the gap. And he's got that out of the middle of the bat as well.
That's broken the shackles. And it's his pace at 122. Even though it's not that short, it'll sit up.
Williamson shoveled away on the onside. Once again, the placement is outstanding. He's starting to find a little bit of the form.
Very gentle medium pace from Kulasekara. He sits deep in his crease. Vacant areas on the onside. It's a risk-free hit. But great options. He went onside in the previous delivery. This time gave himself room. He knew where he wanted to hit it. And unfortunately, this bloke is in the crowd for Sri Lanka.
Oh, brilliant. It's a brilliant crowd catch. One-handed, taken clean. That man there could be in the money.
Williamson, he's got to another half-century.
Yeah, he's making them pay, isn't he? Goes again, he calls for 2 early, but the timing is just brilliant. Don't go for 2 there, Kane. You stay there and admire it.
It's 192 for 2.
If you manage to take a clean one. Oh, he's hit that. He's hit it flat. And he's caught. What a brilliant catch that is. Didn't get it high enough, and they've got rid of Williamson at a crucial time.
And look at that. Just what Sri Lanka lacked. They've finally found something special. Williamson, he departs. A well-played 57. New Zealand 193 for 3.
Grant Elliott is the new batsman, also a player who's been in good form and doing a good job in this number 5 position, for New Zealand. Bit
of breathing space for Sri Lanka.
Oh, he's got him. Has he stumped him? Was he fast enough? We'll go and have a look. That was a wonderful piece of bowling.
Well bowled, tossed up straight after the wicket. This could be massive if Sri Lanka can remove Ross Taylor. 2 new batsmen leading into the batting power play. They couldn't have asked for anything better.
No problems with the no ball. He bowled it from about mid-crease, gave it that extra time in the air to deceive Ross Taylor, who's looking to get down. Does he get the foot down, though? I don't think he is. I think that's out. That is a wonderful piece of bowling and good work behind the stumps as well.
Sri Lankan fans would have been huffing and puffing over that one, but this is a big one. Back-to-back wickets. Brave bowling. Tossing it up, but Jeevan Mendes. New Zealand lose another. Ross Taylor for 14. It's 193 for 4.
Oh, that's gone away. Was there a touch of bat on that? Keep an eye on the umpire. Yes, yes. Runs. He's pulled it round to long on. One-handed catch. No, it's not. It's a miss. Anderson has pulled this round with the bottom hand.
He has. Let's have a look at Chandimal's effort again. Should have been 2 hands, Chandimal. He misjudged the pace of it. Should really have been 2 hands. I think he leapt a little bit earlier than necessary.
Oh, he's going to get 4 here. Lakmal doesn't deserve that, but they all count.
No, but vital runs for New Zealand. And it takes Anderson to 15 of just 13 deliveries. And when they came together in quick time, himself and Elliott, you thought they might have to slow down and try to build a partnership even in the batting power play. But they're showing a lot of intent here to try to still maximize this batting power play.
Oh, that has been bludgeoned. Goodness me, that's been hit so hard. If you're a spectator in the Hagley Park Oval today, keep your eye on Anderson. This ball is a dangerous object when it leaves his bat.
It's a good shot. He's found his timing. Now Lakmal has gone for the full wide Yorker with 3 fielders deep, 3rd man, sweeper and long off. But Anderson has threaded the needle through cover and has brought up a welcome boundary. Found his timing.
And that's 4 of them to begin the process.
Yeah, I think they'll need every one of them too. If the partnership comes up, 54 balls, 53 now the partnership.
Hit that hard. And over extra cover for 4. An immensely strong young man.
It's enough on it, and it skids away, slices away almost. Over extra cover. You'll see a change in field now.
That could be out. That's out. Straight down the throat. Luke Ronke is the new player for New Zealand. He's not been in the Black Caps for that long, but he's become a bit of a cult figure, and the reason why is this is his time. He's a closer. Well, he'll get 4. That's a gift. And you can tell Lasith Malinga needs some more cricket. Well, that's clever. It wasn't that bad a ball. And how he manufactured it down there so early in his innings. That is Ronke. That is the danger.
And also the way it raced off the bat. The timing here is superb.
Oh, gosh. That is life-threatening. Everybody ducking and diving. He's a dangerous player for more reasons than one, Corey Anderson.
Just so powerful, isn't he? Again, it's not quite the right length, and Lakmal, it's evasive action. I've got to get out of the way of that, otherwise it will hurt.
How about Nigel Long? Even Luke Ronke was wincing away there. I think they were worried about a deflection. And I tell you what, a deflection might have taken a bit of limb with it. That was so hard. It's over the top, and that'll split them perfectly. And that wasn't a bad piece of bowling either, because that's what they want, and he's still got it away.
Well, it's good batting as well, because it realises the angle that Lakmal is going to create by bowling wide of off stump. Doesn't try and hit that straight, just angles the bat, trying to get it up and over. It's excellent batting.
Could be out, could hit a gap, could be out, he's put it down, no! That's a terrible miss. And they're going to get 3 runs. Triple pain, a very, very bad miss, Mendes.
Yeah, not much reason to smile there, Jeevan Mendes. He made good ground and got there in plenty of time. Was high off the top edge. Oh, that's just gone straight through.
Oh, it's going to hurt. Man, that hurts the bowler so badly. Should have had a wicket, and now he's gone for a 3 and now a 4, and it's just falling apart for Lakmal. Oh, beautiful. Gosh, that's good. Emotion in there too from Malinga was quite evident. Gosh, that was a top-class delivery.
Yeah, 4 in a row. 4 in a row spot on from Malinga. They want to have a look at the front foot here. Oh, dear. Oh, my goodness.
Yes, I'm afraid when it lands, I don't think there's anything behind the line. Let's have a little look at this. There's white on the back of the boot as well to factor in. When it lands, I don't know. Either way. Dooley, you're a bowler's friend.
Yeah.
No ball. The call has been made. No ball. Can't believe it, Lasith Malinga. The jubilation has to be retracted, and Ronke will make his way back out there. And even worse, it's a free hit. Not a bad delivery, was it? Like a machine. Just tighten a few bolts. Get a pinpoint accuracy. Oh, they won't stop that. That is a tracer bullet down straight. Clamp down on it. Incredible timing.
50 for Corey Anderson. 6 4s and a 6, strike rate of 147. Third one for him. It's almost in the block hole. It is just shy of it. But the power of this young man, immense.
Well, there's a bit of romance about this too. He's local, born and bred. Played on this ground at club cricket a number of times, but the dream of playing in a World Cup on this ground. And hitting it out of the ground too.
Look at this. Right at the toe of the bat, still gone for 6. 300 comes up. So the over has started very well.
Oh, gosh. How good's that? How good is that? 7-2 offside field, which means there are spaces on the onside, but how do you find them like this?
That's brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. One bounce for 4. Little flick of the wrists.
Hoists it down for 4. It's a poor slow bouncer. Having plenty of time to have a good look at it.
Really dragged it down.
Glorious shot for 4. And it's Ronke's danger. He can be off strike and out of the picture and then just turn it on quick as you like.
The key to this one was staying still. Yes, he got across to the offside. He's still and waiting for it. He's not walking when the delivery's been bowled. It's certainly one of his areas. Long off, extra cover, powerful.
Crowd, sellout crowd have been delighted with what they've seen in part one of this game. And here is the last save. And he's out. Big sigh as Suranga Lakmal Horsland uses his height to great effect. So a wicket off the last over. It's the end of Anderson, and New Zealand finish at 331 for 6.
Yeah, terrific stuff from New Zealand. Way to finish for Kulasekara. Didn't quite get enough on that Corey Anderson and high enough. Suranga Lakmal just parried it up in the air and then grabbed it quite comfortably. In the end, Kulasekara will finish with 1 for 78. New Zealand's batting card, no score of real significance at the top. One of those guys would love to have gone on to make 100, but apart from Martin Guptill, it was almost a runner ball. Guptill was exceptional at the top with McCullum. Taylor didn't last long. Elliott and Anderson, that partnership was good. Ronke and Anderson even better at the end. 331 for 6. Some figures there apart from Matthews and Herath, and a couple of tidy overs for Jeevan Mendes. 2 for 5 off 2. Surprising that he perhaps didn't bowl more. Kulasekara and Malinga expensive. Dilshan also. Lakmal, a little unlucky. I thought he bowled a very, very good spell up until his last over, which was a little expensive. So just to reiterate the fact, it'll be short.
A little bit of swing for him as well.
Yes, Mark, that's the strength of guys like Southee and Bolt. And you mentioned that question about how do Sri Lanka go about this run chase. Well, they've got to negotiate early the swing of these opening bowlers. They're very good, Bolt and Southee.
Oh, what a shot. What a way to greet him. Just punched in the gap off the back foot with exquisite timing. Oh, they might want to have another look at that. No, I think they've given up on it, the New Zealanders, haven't they?
It's a good shot, but length just a touch too short.
Be disappointed with this. Martin Guptill, he's a fine fieldsman, and he really should have done better with that first swipe. And then he just felt he had to have another go at it. Perhaps if he'd let it, if he just hands off, one of the other fieldsmen might have been able to sneak in and get it. It's a boundary. It's history. Well, that's a lucky one.
When Dilshan gets with, he will throw his hands at the ball. They don't always come off the middle of the bat. But I think the bigger concern is what you spotted of the first 2 balls of the over. We haven't yet seen any swing. Trent Bolt will want to hoop that ball back into Dilshan from off stump. It's just gone on with that line.
Through. Now he's hit that well enough. That'll go away for 4. The first real shot of authority. This time he pulls well, he pulls along the ground, he pulls for 4.
With good control as well. I think an over ago there was a short ball, but it got higher. Dilshan got on top of this and played it well. So a decent foundation now being set. 29 without loss. Important, no loss of wickets. Halfway through the 7th over.
Oh, is that little inside edge? It's a stifled appeal by the New Zealanders. It's not really an appeal with much conviction to it. There was a noise as it went past. The inquiry's going in by McCullum.
10 seconds.
He's got 10 seconds. And he decides against it. Well, let's have a look at this. It was the cross seamer. It just bounced, didn't it? It's definitely taken the thigh pad, but was there a bit of inside edge along the way? What does Snicko say? No. Snicko says there's no bat in that.
Makes room for himself. That is a delightful extra cover drive.
Out of the 33, there have been 5 boundaries that have been scored. So if Sri Lanka need to do something different, I think it's the singles.
And again, that was a fairly inevitable response, dropping it in short. He's got enough on it for 4 consecutive boundaries. Third man came up, and third man should still have been there. It's 4.
Tirimana didn't have to do much, had the presence of mind to watch it onto the bat and find his gap.
Upish, but Tirimana just stands there and gazes at the way that ball has flown to the boundary.
When you bowl quick, and if the batsman can find the middle of the bat, they go off quicker. This is a top shot from Tirimana, knew exactly what he wanted. Brilliant. He's taking the pressure off Dilshan.
Oh, he's helped it on its way. He's used the pace of Adam Milne and helped himself to 4.
Do you think he was listening to us? He spoke about the ramp a while ago when he attempted the pull off Southee. His balance is good. Tirimana is in a good zone.
Easy as you like. Daniel Vettori, as calm as anyone on this cricket field, and he removes Tilakaratne Dilshan.
Just held back a bit. Dilshan looks suspiciously at the wicket.
Daniel Vettori removes the danger man Dilshan. Cotton bowled Vettori for 24 and Sri Lanka 67 for 1. One of the great servants of Sri Lankan cricket, master of his craft. Kumar Sangakkara playing his 398th one-day international.
Oh, lovely. Beautiful timing. That'll race away for 4.
Yeah, Brendan McCullum will give it everything, but that chase was very much in vain because Sangakkara got it exactly right. 3 catches in position, including a short cover. And that was Grant Elliott, who barely moved as it raced past them. It was glorious. It was on the up ever so slightly. It was wide. They don't mind him doing that early in the innings, but they don't want him to get it this well.
4 more. Leg side this time, gets it fine.
I mean, business today, and they're on track. Back-to-back boundaries.
Just over the top of Brendan McCullum. Direct hit as well. Get the feeling he might have jumped a little early.
Well, this is what Elliott will do. You free yourself up. You think you've got through the tough stuff, the pace and the swing, and you sort of semi-relax. And Elliott just holds one back ever so slightly. Tirimana threw the shot early, and McCullum, oh, that's when being 5'8" is not your friend.
Got plenty of variety, has Grant Elliott, and you'll see it all at different times. 50 up for Lahiru Tirimana.
He won't do too much damage bowling on Sangakkara's pads.
Wow, that was beautifully played. Such exquisite timing there from Sangakkara. Drifted in, kept his balance. Flicked it away. Oh, lovely. Got the slower ball, picked it, deposited it, 1 bounce over long off for 4 runs. The 100 comes up for Sri Lanka at the end of 19. It's 103 for 1.
Well, this is a terrific shot from Tirimana, and the reason why is because they're under a bit of pressure in that over. Elliott had done a good job, and that wasn't really there in terms of being a half volley, but he backed himself, he saw it out of the hand, and he deliberately hit up. Just the motion there was hit up and over, and that takes the pressure right off. Good batting.
Advancing, oh, over the top. McCullum again can't get there. Sangakkara picks up a boundary.
Spectacular dive down there at deepish mid-on. But what Sri Lanka are doing is getting a boundary and over, and that's taking the heat off. And when you get it off the first ball, makes this chase so much more viable.
Bolden knocked him over with a peach of a Yorker from Trent Bolt.
Against the run of play. And you don't expect this from Bolt. He's a new ball bowler. That's what everybody thinks. But of late, he's able to pick up those wickets in the middle overs. Perfect Yorker.
I'll tell you what, that swung a little as well. It wasn't just a Yorker, it had a little bit of sideways on it too.
But it initially looked like it was going into Tirimana. He's played a wonderful knock though. 65 of 60. 124 for 2.
Mahela Jayawardene comes to the middle to join Kumar Sangakkara. Little outside edge, yes, a healthy edge, and they've got rid of Jayawardene. It's a double breakthrough for the New Zealanders.
And this is a massive win. Vettori has the nick of picking up Jayawardene, and he does so again. Didn't take long. Few dot balls. Jayawardene looking to get off strike, and the game changes on its head. It's just a pressure. Not a special delivery, but it was building. The deliveries before that just kept building and brought about the mistake. Without scoring, Mahela Jayawardene. Sri Lanka 125 for 3.
Karunaratne will be the new batsman.
4. What a shot, Sangakkara.
Gee, that's a classy shot. When he hit this, it was so simple that you felt, surely that's not a boundary, it's too easy. There's another one, is that? Yes, it is! Bang, 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 go New Zealand!
He's not nicked it, because Sangakkara is having a word to Karunaratne.
Very seldom will you get a no-ball issue with Trent Bolt. He just does not bowl them.
As he's coming down the line, is he outside the line of off stump? Hitting middle. The bottom of middle. Another perfect Yorker in the sense if Sangakkara had stayed in his crease.
That's as dead as you get. As dead as a dodo now is Sangakkara's innings. He goes for 39. It's a huge wicket. 129 for 4. Angelo Matthews, Sri Lankan captain, and what a responsibility on his shoulders now.
He's got to play a blinder. He's played some wonderful innings over the last year or so. He's going to need something special.
Oh, a thick outside edge. It's probably going to run away for 4. Yes, it is.
Who said Bolt can't bowl with the old ball?
Just a fraction short, and Angelo Matthews latches onto it.
It's a lovely shot. So quickly onto the back foot here, Angelo Matthews. Fractionally short. That's all it was.
Oh, he's knocked him over. What a delivery. He's come round the wicket, and he's completely deceived Karunaratne. Well bowled, Adam Milne.
Yeah, top of off stump. Decent pace. Seems like it's come on with the angle here. Karunaratne has played outside the line. Just come back in on that angle. Hit the top of off stump. Milne's picked up his first, and Dimuth Karunaratne. He goes for 14 off 21. It's 163 for 5.
Jeevan Mendes comes in. Sri Lanka, they are up against it now. Half the side is gone. Jeevan Mendes, average of 20, 591 runs. It's clouted this. There is a man out there. Won't matter if he catches it. Corey Anderson is the player, the fielder out there, deep square, but it's 4.
It just seemed to keep floating away from Anderson for a while. You felt that he thought he had it covered. It's a good shot though, came flying out of the middle of the bat. Just kept blowing away from Anderson. He got a little finger on it in the end. Better off trying to run all the way around it and stop the 4.
Oh, he's got a nick this time. Yes, he's got to go. Surely there was a noise there. The entire New Zealand team has gone up for this. There was a noise. Murray Erasmus has not given it.
He made sure this wasn't a no ball, didn't he? It's a long way behind. No problems at all there. Top edge? Oh, yeah. Little top edge. You felt something definitely off the shoulder after this as well, but just a little top edge. New Zealanders were confident. That'll be enough to send Jeevan Mendes on his way. Murray Erasmus says, yep, I'll change my mind. Little edge onto the shoulder. And Jeevan Mendes, his very short stay at the crease has come to an end. Out for just 4 off 4 deliveries, 168 for 6.
No wickets tumbling at an alarming rate. It means that Nuwan Kulasekara is in. 1,152 runs. It's 166th match.
That's nicked and gone as well. Another one. So Milne back into the attack. He's all of a sudden picked up 3 for.
Gary?
Umpires just want to see whether this carried. Nigel Long was quick to walk from square leg, and they're going to go upstairs for this to get confirmation of whether that ball carried to the keeper.
Well, I don't know whether he just picked that up, but Murray Erasmus signalled there, went upstairs to the television, and then he gave it the signal that he thought it didn't carry. What the umpires have been asked to do throughout this World Cup and recent times is put their hands across their body if they think it's not out, or put the finger up inside the square if they think it's out. Now Murray Erasmus's signal suggested we'll go upstairs, but I don't think it carried. Yeah, I think that's hit the fingers. It's hit the fingers of the glove and then gone up. See the finger bounce? I think it's hit the finger of the glove and then gone up into the glove, not the grass. Umpire doesn't agree.
Good shot. Kulasekara leans into it, and he'll get 4 for this.
Edge drop, put down, and Ronke nearly got a piece of it as well on the rebound. Anderson turns away in disgust.
It was almost parried to Luke Ronke, who reacted well, but not well enough. Now the cross-seam delivery is becoming so popular. Almost had it on the rebound off the hand of Taylor. Went hard into the hand.
This time he gets it, and he gets it in the gap, 1 bounce for 4. That's the story.
He's a good player, Angelo Matthews. He had a very good year in 2014 with the bat. Struggled in the one-day internationals in the New Zealand Sri Lanka series here over January, but he is a good player.
That's in the air. There's some interest there, and it should be taken, and it is taken. It just lobbed away on the offside, and Grant Elliott's got in there and judged it well. And Anderson does have his wicket.
Good reward. He had that catch put down, Anderson, by Ross Taylor at slip in his previous over. Get some revenge. Good to see that the fielding standards are once again at its safe high level. That's an easy one, mind you, and should be taken, was taken. So the hole grows deeper for Sri Lanka. Kulasekara goes for 10. It's 196 for 7.
Oh, good shot. That was hit hard. It's been misfielded. And it could go for 4, and it does so.
Shot has brought up the 200 for Sri Lanka.
It's a good shot. And it goes for 4. Wow, that's not bad at all.
Clever batting as well, because there are 3 men set deep on the leg side for the pull or the hook shot. So Matthews anticipates what's coming, backs away and hits it over the offside.
Oh, so high. If he'd missed it, it would have been a wide. In the air and just over the top again. There's been a bit of that, and that'll run away for 4, and the frustration continues for Anderson.
It's been flying everywhere today, out of reach so many times, and so many cross-seam deliveries being served up. Just over Williamson as well, well, way over.
He's not going to do it on his own. Or is he? No, Vittori's got round. The old legs of Daniel Vittori got them moving fast enough, and he's got rid of the Sri Lankan captain.
That's the plan. That was the plan that Saudi was working on tirelessly against Matthews, with 3 deep fielders on the leg side. The odd occasion he backed away and spanked it over mid-off and over point. This time it's too straight at him. He goes for the pull, and Vittori comes in and holds the catch. A legal delivery.
Pretty sure that heel needs to land on that back return crease. If it touches the return crease in any way, that back foot, it's a no ball, but that was in the air. It was fine. You still got to leave the park, I'm afraid, Angelo. Goes for 46. It's 216 for 8. Lasith Malinga. He's had a rough old day on his return. That's a simple one, just run into the hands of Lou Gronke and Tim Southey. He has another one. And it's all but now.
Impressive stuff from New Zealand after they struggled to get the initial breakthrough in the innings. It's all falling apart. Wickets have fallen in bunches from around over number 22. Fallen in 2s and 3s, and Malinga on the back end of that goes quickly for naught. 217 for 9.
Lakmal is number 11 for Sri Lanka.
Good shot. Herath squeezes that between the 2 players, square of the wicket for 4.
He didn't want to run. Lakmal had to scream to get him running because he knew he'd hit it well. Right into the gap.
Oh, wow. That is pretty rough.
Yeah, I'm just wondering what happened here. Did it not get up? Or he's just got in the way? Not watching the ball, because it was not in line with the stumps, but his head goes across.
Well, it's a weird one. It really is, because it's hit him right on the emblem, just above the peak. That could be it. That is it. So Herath just spoons one out to Adam Milne at point. He gratefully accepts the catch, and New Zealand will gratefully accept the points in game 1 of this 2015 ICC Cricket World Cup. Wonderful effort. It really has been sterling stuff right from the time where Brendan McCullum was unsuccessful at the tops. New Zealand dug deep in misty, drizzly type conditions, and the last say belongs to Corey Anderson.
Split finger. The slower delivery. Herath threw the shot early. 2 for 18 for Anderson.
Right, so the mini card reflecting the overall situation today. New Zealand batting first after losing the toss, 331 for 6, with Anderson himself 75, McCullum 65, Williamson 57 and Guptill 49. The chief contributors. There were good bowling performances at times from the Sri Lankans, but not containing enough when the real pressure went on. In reply, they fell well short with 233 to 46.1 overs. Tiramana, the star, 65 from 60, struck the ball beautifully. Matthews 46 from 52, Sangakkara 39 from 38, and Dilshan 24 from 41, with Anderson, Vittori, Southey,